Have you ever studied for hours, closed the book, and your brain went completely blank? Like, you studied, you felt productive, but when the test starts, it's just static. Yeah, that used to be me all the time. Today, I want to show you how a lot of American students actually remember things long-term, not because they're smarter, but because they study differently. And one of these techniques completely changed how I learned. Stick with me because the last tip is the reason everything finally started to click. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us were never taught how to remember. We were taught how to highlight, how to reread, how to panic. But memory doesn't work like that. American students, especially high performers, are trained early to use systems, simple systems, that turn information into something your brain can't forget. Let's break it down step by step. And no, this isn't about studying longer, it's about studying smarter. Step 1. Stop studying, start retrieving. Here's the first shift. Reading is not learning. Highlighting is not learning. Even taking notes isn't learning. Remembering happens when your brain struggles to pull information out. American students use something called active recall. It's simple. Instead of rereading your notes, you close them. Then you ask yourself, what do I remember? Even if you only remember 20%, that struggle is what builds memory. Think about it like this. Every time you retrieve information, you're lifting a mental weight, and the weight is what makes you stronger. But here's where most people mess this up. They do it once, which leads to step 2, and this is where memory really starts to stick. Step 2. Time is more important than talent. American students don't cram as much as you think. They use spaced repetition. That means reviewing the same material over time with gaps. Day 1, Day 3, Day 7, Day 14. Why? Because forgetting is actually part of remembering. Every time you almost forget something and then recall it again, your brain goes, oh, this matters, and it stores it deeper. That's why flashcards work so well. Not fancy ones, just simple question on one side, answer on the other. But wait, there's a way to make this twice as effective. Most students never do this part. Step 3. Study like you're teaching. Here's a trick used everywhere in American schools. They pretend they're the teacher. Literally. You read a concept, then explain it out loud, like you're teaching a friend. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it yet. This is called the Feynman technique, and it exposes gaps fast. You'll notice yourself saying things like, it's kinda like, wait, hold on. That confusion is gold, because now you know exactly what to fix. But there's another layer here, one that turns boring facts into unforgettable memories, and it has everything to do with emotion. Step 4. Your brain remembers stories, not facts. Ever notice how you remember random TikToks but forget what you studied last night? That's not laziness, that's biology. Your brain remembers stories. American students use memory hooks. They turn information into weird images, short stories, personal connections. Studying history, turn events into drama. Studying biology, imagine processes like a movie scene. The stranger it feels, the better it sticks. Your brain loves novelty. Which brings us to the most underrated factor in memory, and almost nobody talks about this. Step 5. Your environment is either helping or hurting you. Same desk, same playlist, same lighting. American students often study in different environments: library, bedroom, kitchen table. Why? Because your brain learns to recall information independent of location. Also, distractions matter more than motivation. Your phone doesn't just steal time, it fragments memory. Even checking it once breaks the learning loop. One simple rule: study first, reward later. But here's the final piece, the one that ties everything together. And if you do nothing else, do this. Step 6. Short sessions beat longer ones, every time. American students don't sit for 5-hour sessions. They use focused bursts, 25 to 40 minutes, then stop. Why? Because attention is limited. Memory needs energy. After that session,
do one thing. Write down what you remember without notes. That one step alone can double retention. And the next time you study, you're not starting from zero. You're stacking memory, which is how top students stay calm before exams. So, let's recap. Simple and clear. To remember everything like American students, test yourself. Don't just reread. Space your reviews over time. Explain concepts out loud. Turn facts into stories. Control your environment. Study in short, focused sessions. You don't need more motivation. You need a better system. Tonight, try just one technique. Close your notes. Ask yourself what you remember. That's how real learning starts. Let's build this habit together.